Caution lights out. 30 laps the distance. Greg Perry and Crystal Murray ready to bring the field down. KJ looks the field over. Green flag unfurls, and we're underway. And down into turn one we go for round two of the Everett Auto Parts Triple Crown. And off at turn number two, they drag race down the back straightaway.
2 rows, drag race. Perry, Murray, Souza, and Keith. And a little bit of a 4-car breakaway. Now 3 cars fighting for the lead. 3 wide for the moment. Perry able to sneak through.
Souza down on the bottom, looking for the top spot. Underneath Perry, he's got Blue and Menard right behind him as they come off of turn number 4. And Ethan Souza will lead lap number 2.
Greg Perry in a close second with Peter Blue rounding out the current podium. Crystal Murray right behind him. But Souza now trying to exploit the outside groove. Now dials it back in. Takes the spot away from Blue. Greg Perry losing a little bit of track position up top.
Down into 1 and 2, and Perry backsliding in the top side just a little bit. Menard looking down to the inside of Blue off at turn number 2. Look at Murray try to thread the needle 3 wide through the corner as Cordeira throws it in hard and deep down on the inside.
Up top it is Ethan Souza leading the charge into turn number 2. Blue and Menard, your current podium. Top 5, single file into turns 3 and 4. The battle is for 6th. Henriques and Murray, wheel to wheel into 3.
Off the corner they come, and Cordeira right in front of Henriques, keeping him at bay as they roll down into turn number 1. Henriques trying to get some running room down low as Murray tries to find some running room and some rhythm up on the outside. Zach Keith nowhere to go. Going back with her as they come off of turn number 4.
Across the start-finish line they come, and it is Ethan Souza separated by 4 car lengths on Peter Blue and Justin Menard. That top 7 now still in single file. Murray had contact made with her. She slides way up and a little moving and shaking in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, Murray was trying to squeeze in down to the bottom lane, but Matt Talbot already had his nose underneath her. They made a little contact. Crystal shot up the racetrack and gathered it back in, but lost a whole bunch of positions. Here comes Justin Menard down on the inside, up for second, having his best run in that car. Peter Blue back to second, back to third, with Perry all over the back bumper down the back straightaway.
Jared Cordeira currently rounding out the top 5, but it is the Ethan Souza show with an 8-car length advantage over Justin Menard. Peter Blue in for third as the field stretching itself out around the 3rd mile. The leaders hit 3 and 4.
Perry going high to low all over the back bumper of that black number 47 as he slides high. Here comes Cordeira down on the inside. Jared gets a good run down low as they hit the front stretch and down into turn 1.
Off of 2 they come. Cordeira, a little bit of slideways action, able to gather it back in and does not lose a position. He currently sits 5th with Mike Henriques clawing down his rear bumper. Warnings being issued from the starter stand. But up front it is Ethan Souza still with about 8 car lengths of separation with Justin Menard. 13 car lengths back. It is Peter Blue in 3rd.
12 laps up on the board as they cross the stripe as Cordeira has moved himself up into 4th and Henriques up into the top 5. Perry slamming the door hard on the 37 of Matt Talbot. The Dayton native dives down to the inside, down the backstretch, looking for the spot as Jared Cordeira slides up underneath Peter Blue, looks for 3rd off of 4.
The battles are for 3rd and for 7th with Perry and Robidoux, uncle and nephew, racing side by side. And Cordeira sliding up in front of Blue, taking the 3rd spot away. Ethan Souza still large and in charge at lap 14.
Cordeira up to 3rd now. Henriques sliding by Peter Blue up into 4th as Talbot got some running room down to the inside and some rhythm going down low. He's looking for a top 5. 15 down, 15 to go. Souza sets the pace. Menard is 2nd. 3rd is Cordeira with the 0-3 of Henriques 4th and a 3-wide battle for 5th. Look at Robidoux down to the inside of Talbot. Gets the 2-for-1 deal.
Robidoux peeks his nose out and takes the 5th spot away. Talbot sits in 6th and a side-by-side battle with Blue and Perry. That is the battle for 7th at the moment, but up front, Souza and Menard. 2 pigs in a blanket separate themselves from the rest of the field.
Down across the stripe they come, and Menard having his best run of the season. Picking up that ride as Tim Ouellette sitting out the season for a while as a battle for 3rd heats up off at turn number 2. Here comes the 0-3. down to the inside. Mike Henriques looking for a podium off of 2. Gets a good run off of 4 down to the inside.
Over the last few years, Henriques and Cordeira have traded epic battles for certain spots, not necessarily just 1, 2, 3. This is proving to be just another one of those battles. Right now, the advantage is to Mike Henriques with Brent Robidoux, Matt Talbot, and Jared Cordeira. That's 4 cars fighting for 2 spots in a turn number 2.
Off the corner they come, and the 25 of Robidoux up into the 4th spot. Battle for 5th. Talbot down on the inside as Cordeira caught up top. They come off the corner. A little bit of contact and a dead heat for 5th at the stripe that time.
The leaders begin to approach lap traffic. Ethan Souza, Justin Menard. 13 car lengths of separation between them and another 15 back. You've got Mike Henriques, who is being chased by Brent Robidoux. The battle is for 5th now. Cordeira and Talbot, wheel to wheel across the backstretch with Greg Perry rounding out the top 7.
Talbot working his way down low, down to the inside, takes a spot away from Cordeira while the battle for 3rd starts to heat up. Here comes the 25 of Robidoux, bouncing off the back bumper of Mike Henriques as they roll down into 3 with 7 laps remaining.
7 laps to go, and Ethan Souza has looked pretty good for pretty much every lap. Menard, a career best run for him, as the 3rd place battle is now side by side. Robidoux able to break away. Henriques got a little loose slid up the racetrack, gathers it back in, but did lose that spot as they hit turn 4.
Laps winding down a little deeper in the pack. Greg Perry and Jared Cordeira battling for position down into turn number 1. Behind them, Zach Keith and Bob Bettencourt the 3rd, swapping positions as Bettencourt goes for the crossover down the backstretch.
5 circuits to go as Ethan Souza comfortably in the lead. We talked about while you may not have seen mechanical problems, they certainly existed. And tonight is the night they figured it out, so it seems. 4 laps to go. Things are looking good for the Nectar Labs 30 team.
Into 3 and 4, green racetrack in front of them with 3 laps to go and a comfortable lead over Justin Menard. Menard solid in that number 2 spot. It's a ways back to Brent Robidoux sitting 3rd. As your leader rolls down into 3 and 4, twin sticks go up in the air. 2 more circuits to go for Souza.
Ethan Souza's first twin came back in 2021 as it visited the podium in just over a calendar year. Tonight that streak will end. Justin Menard, a career best run for him, sitting 2nd with Brent Robidoux, Mike Henriques, Matt Talbot rounding out the top 5. Top 6 are single file with the ivory in the air.
Down into turn number 1. Your leader, Ethan Souza, slides it off the 2nd corner. Hits his mark, heading down into turn number 3. Checkered flag is in the air. Here comes Ethan Souza. He'll pick up round number 2 for the Everett Auto Parts Triple Crown. Justin Menard in for 2nd. Brent Robidoux 3rd. Mike Henriques 4th. And Matt Talbot rounding out the top 5.
Then time after time, you and I have talked, and you said this car has never been 100% all year long. You've had some good runs. Tonight, it looked like the car was 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. It was unbelievable. I think this is definitely the best car I've had. No, I mean, we had some bad luck at the beginning of the season, but I knew our time was coming. We've been fast, so.
It definitely has been, and it's got to feel good to get your first win tonight under the 30-lap Triple Crown race.
Yeah, we had a good first race, so was excited to come back for this extra distance race.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, Uncle Fred, can't do this without him. My wife, Kylie, Catman Sports, Nectar Labs, Lucky's Irish Pub, Family Cairo. My mother-in-law always gives me a hard time. I never imagined her in Victory Lane, so hey, this one's for you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Lane. Ethan, sure, Justin Menard. And Justin, you have struggled with this thing a lot this year since you got behind the wheel. But, man, tonight you changed it all around.
Yeah, me and Johnny and my uncle have been really picking at it and been trying to make a few good changes. And tonight we made a few good ones, so it felt good.
You got to feel real positive going into the second half of the season with the way you ran tonight.
Oh, absolutely. It feels good. Just going to keep shooting for top 3s, top 5s, and see what happens.
Getting closer to that first win. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I got to thank Johnny Spencer, my uncle, my grandmother, my mother.
Congratulations, great run. Second place for Justin Menard and our third place finisher. Where are you going? What's the matter? You can't read your car from all the way back there? Brent Robidoux. Brent, a good run. No cautions to help you catch the leaders, but you were coming up through the field pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, starting from 10th, I knew we had some work to do, but I was just trying to think of a plan, didn't really have one, and then came out with this, and just I needed a caution to really help me get a chance to Ethan. But good run for Ethan and Justin. They're always fast, just fun trying to catch them.
Good run through's got to give you some good confidence with the amount of talent that's out there.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got lots of talent, and I just love racing them. It gives me a challenge, really challenging myself and everybody else to try to do our best.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, my crew chief Scott, my grandparents, Keith, Rob, everybody else, DC35, Local 691, and Toronto Apartments, Kyle Cares, the Kyle Johnson Foundation. All of Kyle's family was here tonight. Terra Enterprises, Steve Rollins from the Kyle Cares Foundation, and last night we lost Joe, Superman, and this one was for him.
Great run, third place. How about a round of applause?